Number 5. The telephone. Here is another amazing invention is known as the telephone. Well, we all use phones and know how important it is. Though several inventors did pioneering work on electronic voice transmission, Alexander Graham Bell was the first to be presented with a patent for the electric telephone in the year 1876. His patent drawing is pictured above. Though several inventors did pioneering efforts on electronic voice transmission, many of whom later filed intellectual property lawsuits when telephone use exploded, he drew his motivation from teaching the deaf and also visits his hearing-impaired mom, according to PBS. He called the first telephone an electronic speech machine, according to PBS. The invention rapidly took off and revolutionized global business and communication. When Bell died on August 2, 1922, according to the sources of PBS, US telephone service stopped for a minute to honor him. Number 4. The light bulb. Who doesn't know about Edison, the man who invented the light bulb? When all you have is the natural light that is a gift of this genius. Productivity is limited to daylight hours. Light bulbs changed the world by allowing us to be active at night. According to historians, 24 people were instrumental in inventing the incandescent lamps throughout the 1800s. Thomas Edison is credited as the primary inventor because he created a completely functional lighting system, including a generator and wiring as well as the carbon filament lamp, like the one above, in the year 1879. As well as initiating the introduction of electricity in homes throughout the Western world, this invention also had rather unexpected importance of changing people's sleep patterns. Instead of going to bed at nightfall, having nothing else to do, and sleeping in segments throughout the night separated by periods of wakefulness, we now stay up for the 7 to 8 hours allotted for sleep, and ideally, we all sleep in one go. Number 3. Penicillin. It's certainly one of the most famous discovery stories in history. In the year 1928, the Scottish scientist Alexander Fleming observed a bacteria-filled petri dish in his laboratory with its lid accidentally ajar. The sample had become polluted with mold, and everywhere the mold was, the bacteria was decreased. That antibiotic mold turned out to be the fungus Penicillium, and over the next 2 decades, chemists purified it and developed the drug penicillin, which fights an enormous number of bacterial poisons in humans without damaging the humans themselves. Penicillin was mass-produced and advertised by the year 1944. This poster attached to a curbside mailbox advised World War II servicemen to take the drug to rid themselves of the venereal virus. Number 2. The Internet. It certainly needs no introduction and used by everyone. The international system of interconnected computer networks, known as the Internet in the world, the invention is used by billions of people internationally. Countless people aided to develop it. But the person most often credited with its invention is the computer scientist Lawrence Roberts in the era of the 1960s. A team of computer scientists working for the US Defense Department, ARPA, Advanced Research Projects Agency, built a communications network to connect the computers in the agency, called ARPANET. It used a technique of data transmission called packet switching, which Roberts, a member of the team, developed based on prior work of other computer scientists. ARPANET was the predecessor of the Internet. Number 1. The invention of the aeroplane. On top of our today's list, there is an aeroplane. This invention takes you to height and makes you fly in the air. This is a famous invention known as the aeroplane. On the evening of September 18, 1901, Wilbur Wright, a 33-year-old entrepreneur from Dayton, Ohio, communicated a distinguished group of Chicago engineers on the subject of some aeronautical experiments that he had directed with his brother Orville Wright over the last 2 years. There were a lot of difficulties faced by them, especially during the invention of aeroplanes. Well, the invention reduced the distance and made you move from one part of the world to another. You won't deny its importance ever. After all, it is one of the productions of the 2 geniuses, the Wright brothers. So, this ends our list of top 10 inventions of all time. What do you think is the best invention of all time? I hope you liked today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss any videos from us. See you soon with the next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Thanks for watching.